Sometimes we want to eat exactly at momentum level, so to speak. I call the maintenance level of calories, so the amount of calories for you to stay at your weight for about 1 to 2 weeks. That's like the average. So that number, I call it your momentum number, not your maintenance number, because maintenance gives you the idea that you are just staying exactly where you are, not improving, not getting worse. But so much more is going on in the background. And as a practitioner, I promise you, it's all hormonal. So what's happening is when we take the diet momentum period, is that we're slowly, like a spring, we're slowly building up the momentum again through your hormones of being able to suddenly spring back and continue releasing weight. And that's also why we call the program the Fat Release Program, because it's all about building the momentum and then releasing it, building the momentum and then letting it go, because that's really actually what's going on. So what's happening here in the third philosophy here is that no matter what else happens, you want, no matter what, you want to eat at your momentum level of calories. So that's the third philosophy. If you are in the weight loss, weight release part of the program, something happens and you have more calories than you thought, as long as you make sure you're not eating more than your momentum calories, you're in a good zone. Okay? So that's the third philosophy. No matter what happens, master the ability through multiple things that I teach you, like satiation secrets and habits and automation. You gotta master the ability to never go above your momentum level of calories. Boom. And then, no matter what, you're not going backwards. At worst, you're building momentum. And that's never, ever a bad thing. Now, the best thing that can happen with this is that now, every month, you're now building up awesome momentum and then springing forward. And this is the hormonal spring that you're building every month. And I could talk about it forever, but this is really where I see a lot of programs get it wrong. And that's saying a lot, because like I've been on a lot of those programs. Okay. So this I really wanted to get right, using my education as a practitioner and my understanding of the body. I never wanted to disrespect this thing of the body, where I always knew that you couldn't continuously diet. It would just never work. So I went on all those programs, I'm sure you know about them, where like you have a planned cheat day once a week. So even though I did those programs, it still wouldn't work, because I never made sure that I only ate momentum calories at all other times. It's so, so important, because if you are, for example, right now on a program that has you dieting or fasting, for example, for 5 days out of the week, and then 2 days or 1 day of the week, you can eat whatever you want. I've been there and done it for years and not seen any results from that sort of stuff. It only makes your relationship with food even more sticky, I would call it, and icky, and you just don't want to go down that road. Instead, I made a program where I could enjoy all the food I wanted, just under a certain amount every day. I just needed to know how much energy was in that food, and then I can build it into my day and enjoy my life every day, every month, every year, while I'm still getting my freaking results, finally. Anyway, so I do want to mention as well that this is why not only cheat day programs stop working, but also why fasting programs stop working too. Because um, if you continuously fast all the time and you never go off of that program, I often see people with three big things that happen to them. And this happens earlier for women and it happens a little bit later for men. But usually three things happen. First of all, they stop seeing results. Like their weight loss, boom, done. The hormonal spring is all out of momentum. Number two, their sleep quality, boom, gone. Especially their deep sleep. It's like really bad. And number three, really, really common, especially for fasting programs, is that continuously fasting programs, is that their hair starts falling out. And I'm telling you, these are not only signs of long-term nutritional deficiencies, but also just a sign of your body absolutely freaking out and going on alert and trying to help you find more food. Like, stop wasting time sleeping. We gotta go find more food. And they're losing hair because you're so stressed in this way, which is another thing not a lot of programs talk about. If you are basically you're way down on your calories for a long time, that is super stressful for your body. So multiple things go into the hair loss symptom, but I could talk about that a long, long time. But you guys, if you're on a fasting program, my best advice is to just eat breakfast at least 3 times a week. And what I mean by that is eat normally at least 3 times a week. It will save your hair, your sleep, and your results 100%. So yeah, don't make that mistakes. And I'm speaking from having really done it. My little story with this was I went on an alternate day. I fasted for about 20 hours to 24 hours every day, for 3 months at least, and no change after the first week or two of water weight mostly, and the initial weight loss that comes from that momentum. Nothing. It was freaking incredible. And this is why calories matter, but so does your hormones. So, okay. I think this is so important. And I think you know what I'm talking about.